Hey, it's Adam, and in this video I'm going to be explaining how to become a high vibrational person. Now, someone who can live from a state of high vibration is going to have success in every area of their life, in their career, in their relationship, and also they're going to feel good in their body. They're going to have an abundance of positive emotions. Someone who's able to operate from a high vibration effortlessly attracts good things into their life. Now, on the contrary, someone who operates from a low vibration has a tendency to self-sabotage themselves, to always feel negative emotions like fear and worry and self-judgment and anger and guilt. And in general, is going to have a terrible, shitty life. And you don't want that. I want you to have an amazing, abundant life. So that's why it's extremely important to understand the differences between low vibration and high vibration and how you can move yourself into a higher vibrational state. This video is extremely key and I'm excited to get into it right now. So it's important to understand that reality is made of consciousness. And consciousness has a tendency to vibrate at different frequencies. So in general, the lower vibes, the lower vibrations of consciousness tend to also accompany negative emotions. So whenever you feel yourself being very scared or very guilty or shameful or angry, then what is happening is you are tapping into a lower state of vibration. And that's okay. It's not good or bad. In our lives, every single person experiences high vibes and experiences low vibes. It's okay. We're not going to judge ourselves. We're just going to observe what is the case. So you'll notice that whenever you're feeling a negative emotion in general, whenever you're feeling bad, that's because you're in a low vibration state. And whenever you feel amazing, whenever you feel love and bliss and joy and excitement and motivation, then you're operating from a high vibrational state. Now, it's possible for you to consciously choose which vibration you want to be in every present moment. Now, I'm sure you realize how powerful that is. That is extremely powerful. Your ability to choose whether I want to feel love and joy and bliss or whether I want to feel fear and shame and guilt. You have the power to choose, but only when you understand the differences between high and low vibes, which I'm going to talk about right now, and also the practices that are going to help you elevate your vibration. So let's talk about low vibrations first. So it's important to understand that all of reality is consciousness. And consciousness tends to vibrate at different frequencies. Now, from a scientific perspective, when anything vibrates at a lower frequency, it tends to solidify. Now, a lower vibrational person, now again, it's very important to understand that I'm not demonizing or criticizing or judging people who are in a low vibration state or a high vibration state. I'm just speaking about the mechanics of how reality works. It has nothing to do, I'm not making any value judgments, good, bad, this, that. I'm just explaining how reality works. So people who vibrate, are in a lower vibration have a tendency to believe that reality is physical. Because remember, lower vibrational things solidify. So this thing right here, this solid reality that's right in front of your face, you believe that it's solid, and when you believe that reality is solid and physical, now you separate yourself from the rest of reality. And this is the birth of the core thought that's at the root of all of the low vibration. The core thought is the thought, I am the body. Right when you think I am the body, that causes a lot of problems for you. In fact, the I am the body thought, also known as ego, when you believe that you are the body, now that creates a ton of problems for you in your life, and that is basically the root cause of all of your negative emotions and all of your suffering. So when you believe I am the body, what you're doing is you're holding yourself as separate from the rest of reality. So I'm the body, I'm separate from the room that I'm in right now. So I'm sitting in my room and I'm separate from it. I believe that I have a physical, biological body, and that this body, bad things can happen to it. So I can get sick, and that would be bad. Or I can lose a lot of money, and that would be bad. Or I can make a fool of myself in front of a beautiful girl, and that would be bad. So now when you believe I am the body, you live your life constantly scared of bad things happening to you. And now your entire mind is structured to constantly judge reality. So you're constantly judging what is good for the body and what is bad for the body. Constantly. So this is called needy perception. So in every moment, you're making a value judgment of what is good for the body, what is good for what you think is me. So you think I am the body, you think the body is me. So you're constantly judging what is good for the body and what is bad for the body. And this causes lots and lots of suffering because now notice we can't accept the present moment as it is. Because we're constantly judging the present moment and we're judging ourselves constantly. So low vibrational people are always afraid. There's always fear. Fear of something bad happening. Now notice how bad is always a relative notion, right? So there's nothing that's objectively bad. Whenever we say something is good or bad, we always mean relative to ourselves. So relative to myself as a physical body, getting the coronavirus would be bad. That would be a bad thing, right? So you always judge reality as good and bad. Now, this is going to cause you to feel like shit because you're always scared of bad things happening to you. And if you're scared, notice how you can't feel good. You can't relax. You can't chill out. You can't be creative. You can't enjoy the present moment because you're scared. You think that you are the body. You're always going to be judging yourself. So low vibrational people are self-judgmental. You're always judging, oh, I'm too fat because you think you're the body. Or, oh, I'm too hairy. Or, oh, my beard is really weird and disgusting, even though I absolutely love my beard. It's so fun to play with. So you're always judging the way you look, the way you act, the way you are. You're never good enough for yourself if you're in a low vibrational state. You hate yourself and you also hate other people and other things. So notice how whenever you hate something, you're holding it as separate from yourself. In order to point your finger at something and say, I hate that thing, you have separated yourself from it. So you're pointing to something and you're saying, I hate that car over there. It's really ugly and I hate it. And I hate people who drive that car. So now what you've done is you've separated reality into self and other. My dog's barking, so I'm just gonna take that in and relax. Okay. So you've separated reality into self and other. So now you're going to be constantly judging other people, and you can't live life and feel good if you're constantly judging other people. Now, low vibrational people are constantly feeling guilty because you're judging yourself, because you hate the way that you are, because you always want to change reality. Now, this is very important here. So the root of all low vibration, you'll notice, is that all low vibration is conceptual and always stuck in the mind. So lower vibrational people are always stuck in the mind. They're lost in concepts. They're lost in how they think reality is. So the thought, I am the body, that's a concept. The thought, reality is physical, that's a concept. The thought, coronavirus is a bad thing, that's relative to the body, which is conceptual, it's made up. So low vibrational people are constantly stuck in the mind. They're not allowing themselves to be present in the moment, to empty their mind and relax into being. And that makes them very serious. So low vibration is always serious. Check out my video, How to Stop Being So Serious All the Time. Now, when you're in a low vibrational state, you think reality is separate from you, right? So now what you do is you play the victim. You don't take responsibility for your life circumstances because reality is physical, meaning that it's difficult to change. So if you think reality is difficult to change, then you're going to play the victim, and you're going to give away your responsibility to create your own life in the way that you want it to be. You're going to say, oh, I don't have enough money, so I can't do that thing that I want. Or, oh, my family abuses me. Why was I born into this family? If I was born into a richer family, then I'd be more successful, but the reason why my life sucks is because of my family. It has nothing to do with me. It's because of this external, unchangeable circumstance. That's why my reality isn't the way that I want it to be. So you play the victim. So when you're in low vibes and you play the victim, you can't have any success in your life, because successful people are the people that take charge of their experience. They realize that they are creators, and they realize that you have the power to create the type of life that you want for yourself. You can do it. Now, low vibrational people are dishonest. Now, again, I'm not judging, I'm not demonizing or categorizing people. I'm talking about the dynamics of vibration. So you have all of these qualities within yourself. So you have all of the lower vibrational qualities and all of the higher vibrational qualities. Every single person is capable of lower vibrational and higher vibrational behavior. So notice that low vibration is always dishonest. So you have the inability to be transparent with yourself and with other people, because again, the ego thinks I am the body and therefore I have something to lose. So when you have something to lose, you can't be honest with anyone because you're scared. You're scared of something bad happening to you. So people who are dishonest they're in a lower vibration. They're in the ego. They're scared. Now, if you can't be honest, if you can't be authentic, then you can't be creative. Meaning you can't create the life that you want. Meaning that you can't be successful. Meaning that you can't feel good. Right? So it's weird. So it's actually a circle. So you have to feel good first. Feel love in your body so then you can be honest and authentic, so that you can be creative, so that you can be successful, so that you can feel more love and good emotions in your body. But it starts by moving yourself into a higher vibe. Lower vibrational people are always in lack. You never have enough things. You're always missing something. You're in a vibration of lack. And also, lower vibrational people are always closed. They're closed off to new experiences because they're afraid. Afraid of something new. Afraid of something bad happening. That's what lower vibration is. Now, let's talk about higher vibration. So, a higher vibrational person now no longer is identifying with the body. Instead, they're identifying as the witness to experience. So a higher vibrational person is not caught up in the content of life, but they're able to take a step back and observe life from a neutral, non-judgmental perspective. So the higher vibrational person is able to be content regardless of what their circumstances are. So they're able to ground themselves internally. A higher vibrational person is constantly conscious and aware of their true nature as pure being, pure awareness, pure presence, just the present moment itself without any thoughts or concepts. That's your true nature. And that's what you are when you're in a higher vibrational state. You remember your true nature. You're able to let go of concepts. Now, when you can do that, now you are free to experience love. Now, I'm not talking about selfish, egoic, needy love, because the ego, the I am the body, loves their girlfriend that gives them sex or loves tasty food. But that's a very limited form of love. When I talk about the vibration of love, I'm talking about love that is internally grounded and doesn't rely on external circumstances. Meaning that you can feel love even in situations where most people would feel hatred. That's what a high vibrational person is able to do. They're able to relax as the witness, and they're able to relax as pure being, which is the feeling of love. This feels amazing. You're able to love and accept reality as it is. Because you're not identified with the body. So you're not always worried about what's good for the body, what's bad for the body, what's going to make me money, what's going to get me more food and more sex. You're not constantly worried, stuck in the mind about that. You're able to just relax and enjoy the present moment as it is, because you realize that this present moment here is perfect. It's amazing. It's the best present moment. It's perfect. The way it is perfect, it's amazing. You realize that I have everything I could possibly want. You're not worried. You're not scared. You accept yourself as you are. So right now, notice how you might be in a place in your life where you're not really where you want to be. You know, maybe you could be a little bit more fit, or maybe you could be a little bit more motivated, or maybe you could be more disciplined. The high vibrational person isn't constantly judging themselves about what they could be, and instead accepts and loves themselves for how they are now. And they're grateful. High vibration is very grateful. So thank God that I am alive. Thank God that there is reality. Thank God. That's the best thing ever. Like, what? I'm alive? Oh my God. That's stupendous. That's marvelous. That's like the best thing ever. Holy shit. Look, the sun is out? Like, what? I can go look at the sun? Holy shit. Thank God that I'm alive. Thank God that I'm allowed to experience life. That's stupendous. That's fantastic. So the high vibrational person is also very playful. They're able to relax and flow with life and play and not take life so seriously. Check out my video, How to Stop Being So Serious All the Time. The high vibrational person is powerful. They're in their power. They're not a victim. Life isn't happening to them. They realize that they are the creator of their experience. Because reality is no longer physical and three-dimensional and stuck the way that it is, but instead you realize that your mind and your consciousness creates reality. So by focusing on your vibration, by focusing on your level of consciousness and making sure that you're feeling good in each moment, you're feeling love, now you realize that you can change your reality. You can experience what you want because you're powerful and you have the ability to do what you want to do. Now, the high vibrational person is also very honest and transparent because they accept themselves for how they are, and they also accept other people for how they are. And they accept the present moment for how it is. So now the high vibrational person is living as an expression of the present moment itself. Regardless of how it is, regardless of if it's good or bad for the body, the high vibrational person expresses their emotions. They express their anger. They express their dissatisfaction if they want to. And they also express their love and their joy freely, without constraint and without self-judgment. Ultimately, the high vibrational person is living from their heart. They're not stuck in the mind. Their consciousness is not focused on the content of the mind. But their awareness is actually focused on their heart, which is the seat of being. This is the reality is created from the heart. What the heart is, it's not a physical organ in your body. It is that, but I'm not talking about that heart. I'm talking about the space here, that's right here, that is the most deepest sense of I am. It's pure, vast awareness. It's right here. You can become conscious of it right now. So when you take a deep breath into your heart, you realize your true nature as awareness, as consciousness. And this is why high vibrational people are abundant. They realize that they have already everything that they could possibly want in life. Look, I have just the present moment. Just the present moment is enough. In fact, it's more than enough. It's so amazing. I love the present moment as it is. A high vibrational person is conscious that they're creating life as it is, and they're present in the moment, and they're open to new experience, and they're accepting and allowing. Now, let's talk about how to move yourself from a lower vibration into a higher vibration. Now, this is the key. So first of all, you're going to have a daily meditation practice. You're going to have some sort of practice where you can sit down and relax and enjoy and allow the present moment to exist as it is. That's key. That's the essence of high vibration, is allowing, flowing with the moment. And that's why meditation practice is so important, because you're literally practicing every single day being high vibration. I have other videos. My most recent video is a very powerful meditation practice. You can check that out. Also, in order to move into high vibration, accept yourself as you are. Be honest with yourself about where you're at in your life and accept it. Because that is the start of any growth. You have to be able to be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself about how you feel, about where you are at in your life. Just be honest with yourself. If you don't feel that good in your body, be honest. I don't feel that good in my body right now. It's okay. It's okay. Accept and allow yourself to be as you are, even if you feel like shit. That's key, because when you're in a low vibration, you're going to feel shame, guilt, and you're going to feel like crap. Now, what you want to do is you want to allow that feeling to be there. Allow it. It's okay. I feel like shit. It's okay. In fact, I love this feeling. Thank God that I'm alive and able to experience the feeling of guilt. Thank God. Thank God that I'm alive and I'm allowed to experience the feeling of anger. And just allow it and accept it and love it. Now that's how to move from a lower vibration into a higher vibration. Now, I hope you understand the importance now of lower vibration and higher vibration. Now, I'm going to end off this video. So if you like this video, give it a like, thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe. I got videos like this coming out every week. So the videos I'm going to be making are all going to be about how to move yourself from a lower vibration into a higher vibration so that you can feel good in your life and you can feel good in the present moment. Now me, I'm struggling through this process myself. I've been into this type of content for years now, and I'm excited to share with you all of my very deep and powerful insights that will help you in your life as well. So thank you so much for listening. Check out my video, how to start your own meditation practice. There's a very powerful meditation technique that I'm going to link right here if you're interested. And thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next video.